Alright then, so this is number 7 of this one. This is the first day with Echo being live on the live servers. We're playing here on Hollywood. We're playing attack here. Oh, I don't know what, there's something wrong with the replay viewer right now. It keeps teleporting me into the walls and stuff. We should be alright though. Alright then. So what are you running? As far as composition goes, we're running basically the same normal thing we've been running this whole time. Alright then. So they're running the dive tanks again as well. This is kind of weird. I'm not really sure why a lot of people are running dive tanks in this meta. I think they think Echo is a dive character and they try and play dive with that. I don't think that's personally really the best choice to do. Other way, the monkey dives in solo. This is very just disorganized by them. Their Ana is running up in front. The Echo melts down the monkey. The Mercy's probably gonna go for that res unless we deny that. She does back up. Yeah, and we just clean this first fight up pretty quick. Yeah, okay, so this is just very disorganized by them. They're just continuing to run around and try and fight this fight after they're down. So they get a regroup here, and now they're playing Echo again. So we go up high ground with the Echo. I don't really think we should be using Beam at this point. I'm not really too big on how exactly Echo should be used. I think I kind of might... I want to do more one-on-one coaching. I'm going to keep saying this. I'm going to write this down now, actually. Just so I remember. This is kind of something important that I want to do sometime in the future, is actual one-on-one coaching. Especially for the... I don't have any blank sheets of paper on this notepad, do I? Yep, okay, there we go. That'll work. So yeah. One-on-one with the Echo. Alright then. So just trying to remember to do that tomorrow. They nano the monkey and the monkey dives in on our Mercy. I'm not really a big fan of the Mercy positioning. I'm kind of just in the middle of the team. And you're taking cleave damage because you're playing too close to the enemies. The monkey doesn't follow up on that though, and doesn't kill you because of that. But you can be playing further back. Here, we pop the Valkyrie here, they pop the Primal here. They pop their Valkyrie. We pop our Sigma ult, which that gets 5 in it, and we're trying to just melt targets down so they take more damage from that, or die. I think we get their Ana here. I hope we get their Ana here. We should. Yeah. The monkey is forced to jump out. We lose our Orisa, but I think overall we're still up right now. Whose Bob is that? I don't even, oh, that's our Bob. Okay, so we lose our Mercy, we lose both our tanks. This should still be winnable. We use the Echo ultimate, we become a Junkrat, and we have Tire. It's unfortunate we get melted out of that. I think that's just very aggro positioning. Bob is getting work done though, and it's basically just the Junkrat and the monkey on point. Bob leaves. Echo's here dealing with this baby diva, which we get that, and then it's just monkey on point with the Echo, which he does get the Echo, but he's still pretty low, and the Orisa comes back on the point. The Ana's here to re-heal. We try and retest this. I don't actually know what happens here. We're pretty close to having our Coalescence, and that's the only ultimate we have. And well, we do have Bongo, but our Orisa's probably gonna get melted here, so I don't know if we're gonna have time for Bongo. Yeah, we do throw the Bongo, or we don't throw the Bongo down. They have a Tire though. Tire's coming down main, so we just try and split so we don't lose as many people to it. Tire gets nothing. That's really good work by the Ashe to kill that. Their Echo becomes Mercy, which I think was a misplay, or was just a misclick by them. Our Echo comes in and melts there. I think we should yeah, we definitely make sure we know which target priority. I understand there are literally 2 Mercies next to each other. But yeah, definitely, I think honestly, with the Echo being Mercy, I don't really think that's much of a target to focus. I think that's a really low value ultimate, even if they get the Mercy ult, I don't think they really get that much out of it. Like, they're gonna pop Valkyrie now. but I don't think that's really too much value for them. And I think it's a somewhat low impact ultimate, especially to lose one of your DPS so that you have an extra one. I think that's a complete waste. So we pop the Coalescence. Yeah, we use the Sigma ult again. Their Ana is super low. We kill the Ana. That's really well done. It's a good Moira orb. We kill, I think, both their DPS here. Yeah, we should be able to. And then it's just our Echo on point, and then they have both their tanks on point. So we come back. Mercy comes back. Sigma's here. We lose the Mercy again. That's positioning. I want to see how you end up grabbing on. Oh my god, how you get onto the point here? Because what the heck? I don't really like how you jumped on point there. I'm just gonna watch that happen again. Sigma ult kills the yes. The Echo dies, and then our Mercy just kind of flies in. Because let's see, what do they? You just jump on. Especially with the monkey, I don't think they really have too much burst damage. You don't really have to fly all the way on here, or if you do fly to me actually proper, I would super jump up here and try and stay up on this high ground here. The Mercy beam has a pretty long range, and all this really accomplishes getting this close is it gives the monkey the ability to be doing damage to both of us at the same time, and now he focuses you down, which gets you cleaned up and killed here. We come back with the Orisa Bongo. They've got just Mercy for heals. They've got their monkey. They've got their Diva, and then our Sigma. So this is Sigma. So it's just a Orisa on point right now. The Ashe is coming back to point. We're using Bongo. Ashe is pretty close to Bob. She probably should be able to pretty much come back and Bongo's dead now. But if basically it's only a couple shots on this monkey should get you Bob again. So the shield's in the way. I think with this Ashe, you should be playing more like a sniper. You don't personally need to be contesting the point. So you can be playing the sightlines. You can be playing with the Ashe. You can stay up in cafe. You can play back here and kind of use this box for cover. You can use the dumpster for cover, or you can play up on these staircases, or you can. I think this is what you do. You rotate up here and play up on this high ground back here. And either way, that gives you a lot of sight on point. And the idea is just to have some sort of cover. And as the Ashe, you don't really necessarily and at this point, at least, you don't necessarily be the person who is covering the point right now. So we get a dynamite down that hits 2 of them. Their Echo's half. I would call the Echo probably the main target right now, but we are focusing the Mercy down, which is perfectly good play there. But I think as the Ashe, your main job is the Echo. I don't like dropping here. I think it's just contest the point, but the Echo's our main priority with the Ashe. So you're on a different target right now. Because the Echo has a ton of burst damage that she can get done. We get the Bob down. The Echo gets so much value the longer she exists, and every 6 seconds because her cooldowns reset. So the longer we can keep, the more we can keep her in the respawn, the less value she's going to be getting. So you're very low, you're going to get chased by the monkey, which is unfortunate. So we double Diva bomb. Which is kind of weird. They get their remake, we get our Echo to remake. Their monkeys again here on our backline. This is very dissolved. Not really any target priority, which I can't really fault us for. This is, looks like a gold game basically kind of thing. Very devolved. No one's really focusing on the same targets. I don't think comms are very good at this point probably. They pop another tire. The tire is able to kill our Moira. We have our Echo, our Sigma, and our Orisa on point right now. We get their Diva out of mech. Our Orisa's low, so we have no heals. In this case, I think you probably try and rotate towards it. No, I don't think you are. Especially because we have 2 other people on point and you don't have shield right now, you can rotate back through here and go to cafe to get the mini pack, and then you can try and play with your shield here and just keep going back to this mini pack to keep yourself alive in this, because especially in this kind of situation, the most important thing is trying to keep yourself alive. The Echo beam is able to just kind of melt you, and they should clean that up. We get them basically to overtime, but they do finally cap first. So good for them, they cap first. And then let's see, we got 2 bad spawns, but other than that, we should be okay. Okay, so the main person to really be contesting their high ground right now is going to be, actually, well, we can probably have our Ashe and our Echo on high ground. So I'd like to see, for most of this, I'd like to see both DPS on high ground right now. We're just trying to melt this monkey. Let's see. So we have Cooper coming back on the Ash. We swapped to the monkey with the Echo, which I think I like, but yeah, I'm not really sure exactly. I think this is earlier. I think this is too early in the fight for the Echo ultimate overall. I think you kind of have to think about when you're using your ultimate as Echo, and this is stuff because this is brand new, so it's all weird. But I think personally, I think the usage of this ultimate is very much try and think about it as if you were if you were like 90 or you're like 85 to your ultimate, and you were actually whatever character you turn into. So as Monkey, you wouldn't use Primal in this situation. So switching into Monkey and diving in isn't really the useful thing right now. We still are kind of playing split. I think personally maybe the Junkrat and then just try and throw some damage in to start with. So yeah, you're getting melted right now. You have the Primal though, which you do use. So we're popping Primal on point. I'm not really sure how much value this is really getting though. And then we can go into the monkey mechanics, but I don't know how much getting Primal Rage as Echo is really that useful, so I don't know if that's really something worth teaching. They pop their Riptire, our Echo's up, or their Ash, sorry, is up on this high ground, which is where I like to see the Ash. Are we aware of what this Junkrat might be, or are we focusing on the Tire and trying to stop that from killing our Mercy? Tire gets just Mercy, which is fine. We should be alright in this fight anyways. I think we're down 1-1. So our Echo backs up. Yeah, to the no, that's our Moira backs up to the point. Mercy and the Monkey are up high ground. Okay, so yeah, no, they are able to clean this fight up. So they are able to clean this fight up. We do waste time. We do contest point for longer, which is good by us. So now coming to this next fight, we have Valkyrie, we have Sigma, we have Bongo, and we have Coalescence. As far as their ultimates go, they have Primal, they have Echo, they have Valkyrie, and they have Bomb. So I'd like to see exactly what they do. They engage really early with Bomb and Duplicate here. We use the Bongo, but the positioning of the Diva Bomb is gonna delete our Bongo instantly, which is unfortunate placement of the Diva mech. So they pop their Primal as well, so they've just used 3 ultimates so far before the fight before we even engage on the point. We get 4 up with the Gravitic Flux, so they're all low. This is something I need to coordinate better with the rest, because I got the Mercy really low, I got the Ana really low. I think I'm using this earlier than I probably should be. So I'll be working on that as well, trying to use that later. So we lose our Arisa, but we get their Ana. Alright, so I messed up this, actually. I forgot to record the audio on the second half, so I have to do this in the voiceover, so I'm going to just try and do it as a voiceover real quick. Looking at this to start with, when do we start actually playing the game again? Okay. So yeah, so we're playing the game again. I don't remember exactly what I was saying here, but positioning I critique right here is the Mercy positioning. I have a problem with the location there. So after I get back to this fight, I wanted to see how the Mercy died here. So I go back to see how the Mercy died. So I use the Gravitic Flux. Their Monkey dives in with Primal. Do we? Thought we killed him. I guess they res him. I didn't even notice they rezzed him, but yeah, we do kill him. We get the res then. We kill their Ana in a second here. I don't know why I'm running so slowly, but we kill their Ana here in a second.
Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei.
We lose our Arisa. We kill their Ana. And the Mercy, I like the positioning of the Mercy right now. Their Monkey dives completely in nowhere near the Mercy. And I'm going to point it out right here. I think the Mercy, a better positioning is to go inside the jail and play with that mini pack there. It'll be back in a second, and that way you're putting the Echo between you and the enemy team. So yeah, back there in that mega point, you have the Echo with you and the Sigma still making space in the front. You also should be. I think you should also be more vocal about the monkey, but otherwise you just get burned down by the monkey there, because of that positioning that you're in. And then the echo comes out. The thing is, the echo's here almost milliseconds after that and is able to kill the diva, so it'd just be the monkey, which would give you a bit more time to survive. The echo flies away. The Moira and the Sigma go off, kill the echo, and yeah, so it's just a monkey on point now, and we should clean that fight up pretty quickly for us. And we do, kill the monkey. Going into this last fight, they're gonna have Junker Tire. They're using now, and they'll have nano boosts at some point. We kill the Junker Tire with the Ashe, and then I want to talk about the Ashe positioning here. It doesn't really matter because obviously the tire worked very well. Or you killed the tire because of your positioning them. But overall, the echo positioning, we could use putting the echo up here on this high ground, playing in that doorway, or playing up on the very top high ground, up by the bridge. Especially if they're going to come and you can drop down and focus fire from up there or up on the right side there. If they play in that main center point there that I circled, you want to be up on that bridge, especially because it creates a crossfire. It's very hard for them to deal with. And if they use tank ults or tank abilities to get up there and pressure you, you can jump down the backside and be with where your Orisa should be by that point. So anywhere up on this high ground though, it just means they have to invest abilities to get to you. Whereas on the low ground, it doesn't really. For Ashe, it's especially important because you don't have any fall off damage. Your fall off is indefinite. So you don't really care. You can stand pretty far away and still do maximum damage. But they don't even touch the plane. Doesn't even matter for them. So do we really care? I don't think so.
Initiating match.
And then going in to see what our attack went like. Same kind of thing. They run basically the same thing they ran before, but they're running the Zarya instead of the monkey, which is a very bad choice for them. They have no shield tank. So we get a huge pull here. We get their echo low, but they do have the resources that she should be kept alive through this fight. Either way, we just kind of pressure forward.
Get into position.
We kill their diva completely. That's really well played. They don't even have diva now. They have no shield tank, and I have a problem with this shield here by the Orisa. There's not really too much value you're getting out of this. At this point in the fight, we're trying to hold here on this corner. So using the Orisa shield where you did doesn't really get us too much value. It doesn't get basically any value because the Ashe has to poke out of it to make her sightlines. The Sigma has to poke outside of it to get his sightlines. And you ultimately end up walking on the other side of the shield anyways. So it doesn't really protect anybody from anything. And they're down. We should just be running forward on them basically at this point. Which we do with the Sigma. Just pausing there for I don't know. So yeah, you're gonna have the next Orisa shield here on this left side here. That's exactly where you put the shield, and we should run them over at this point. This fight should be won. Echo just does so much damage, and they were down their diva from the very beginning. They have no shield tank. They lose that fight. That's compositional error on them that lost in that fight 100%.
Objective lost.
So we're just playing forward. Just in the mixed space, we're waiting for payload to move forward. As far as ultimates go, they only have coalescence. They're about halfway to everything else. As far as our ultimates go, we have coalescence. We have echo ultimate. Which I have a problem with this echo ultimate we're about to use. Like we turn into their Junkrat. And I mentioned this, but we're playing overly aggressive with this Junkrat when we have the ultimate for what's her face? We have the ultimate for Echo. We're playing super aggressive, which I think is kind of a playstyle based on the fact that you see the fact that you don't die, you don't get punished for actually dying, even though you get no value, which in this case ends up not getting higher because of that. So we push forward, we use the signal ult. Again, I think this is a bit earlier than probably. Actually, I think this one's a bit better timed because it does kill the Junkrat and it puts a lot of pressure on their supports. But either way, we kill the Junkrat, we push forward. They use the Mercy ult. She's gonna try and go for this res, or like she thinks about it or something. I don't know why she goes forward like this twice. This is a really big misplay by her. Either way, it doesn't matter. We play forward. And then I mentioned this. I think at this point, with the people who are on cart, we should have the Moira and the Echo especially being played pretty much up at this door where the Sigma is. There is the Junk Tire, which does do some damage, but they kill the Sigma, and we're able to. I mean, we flat out just stall them here. I don't think they even touch the point again after this. We get their junker really low. The Echo's there to clean that fight, clean that up. The Mercy's up in the high ground. I like this positioning by the Mercy. I'll get the Echo. We're just healing the team. Throw the Bob in. And I don't think they even touch the point again. Yep, that's that. That's the game over. I think the main things that I kind of want to point out in this, there's a couple times where positioning could be done better. And I think the aggression in the play, especially with the Echo, because it's very new, is something I want to work on. But all in all, we just flat out outplay them in a lot of that. So yeah, they suck, and we're better.